Thank you, thank you. Welcome to Space Chat 80, where we talk all the live shit, all the bullshit. Like I said, this Space Chat 80. I would like to introduce you to my right hand man, Mac Mars. How you doing today, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm doing pretty good, man. I can't complain, man.
Man, I can't complain. Life is good. Soon my feet hit the ground, beep, beep. You know what I'm saying? I feel great,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it has been a lot of shit on my mind. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, one thing I learned to do is therapy.
Right? Have you been to therapy?
Yes.
I've never been before. How was that?
For one, as a black person or black man, we always said not to go to therapy just because, right? But I'm older now, and I need people to talk to, and it's very interesting. It helps. You don't got to worry about your information getting leaked. You know what I'm saying? But overall, it really helps. And if you get the right person, not judgmental, it'll help you more. And even though it feels like they criticize you, maybe they will, maybe you don't, or just do for your best. You know what I'm saying? And keep God up. But otherwise, I mess with therapy. And I do recommend if you in a relationship, both of y'all get therapy. I can't just work on me and you disagree about not getting therapy. You know what I'm saying? So as one, let's do this shit and figure this shit out.
Alright.
So hey. Well, how do you feel about it?
I haven't been yet, but I hear a lot of good things about it. So I've been thinking about going. Now for me, it's just where to find the right therapist. You know what I mean? How do I find? I look before. I'm looking for people. I want an older black lady. That's what I'm looking. I don't know. For some reason, I just think she got more experience with life since she been here. You know what I mean? And she can just give me more knowledge.
Yeah, but end of the day, I do prefer a woman, but I really don't care what nationality it is, but I do care the religion background.
You said religion background?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's for me. But either way go, it helps,
So
man.
do you care about age? Because I don't know if I can.
Hell yeah, I care. Motherfucker 34 years old, you can't tell me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to say
Shit
that.
about what the fuck, huh?
Right. Yeah,
Not like that, but yeah, get a little schooling and shit, got nothing to do. Can't tell,
life experience.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I said I need somebody older and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, but you said the nationality, you.
Yeah, nationality, yeah. But black religion, I need somebody religion.
Right.
I'm a Christian. I'm a Baptist. You know what I'm saying? So I need somebody like Blackfield. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta understand, at the end of the day, I want to pray before. I want to pray after. I need that connection.
Right.
That is me.
To be honest, one of my best friends, he went to therapy. He told me that one of the best therapy sessions he had, because I shared with him too about the race and the older black lady. He said one of the best sessions he had wasn't with a black lady.
Yeah.
It was with somebody of a different race than he was. So he said because it wasn't
judgmental.
right. And I don't know what he's going through, because different backgrounds, so they can give him better advice, or you know what I mean. So I'm gonna try it out one day, but like I said, I'm still looking and still learning. Right now, I'm just a self therapy myself. With the marijuana, and I talk to myself.
Shit, right.
Sometimes
You talk to yourself, but okay, let's go to the therapy. At that point, it shouldn't matter. Let's follow.
But let me ask you a question. Can you get better advice from somebody else? Well, who can you get better advice from than yourself?
Yourself and
You know what
God.
I mean? So that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I talk to myself and all that. You know, I know when I'm not doing something right. I know what I need to do better at.
Yeah.
It's just, taking accountability and, owning up to it. Knowing what you need to stand on. Stop being in denial. You know what I mean?
And that's what it is. We always be in denial.
Right.
And a lot of people take shit. Sometimes a lot of people, everybody is denial as a motherfucker, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My whole thing is, right, I have issues, like, I'm like this. I'm just going to jump subject, just realize that shit, go fast for it, right? I'm like this on relationships, right? I'm a man, in the day I'm a man, right? I 50-50, I don't depend. 75, I'll put it 75. Baby, you gotta put it 7. You get what I'm saying? I don't believe paying 100. 50-50, if you got it, then you gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, y'all women out here, and men too. Now, y'all women out here. Y'all need to stop that shit thinking niggas making $100,000. Sometimes it's cool. Y'all missing a good ass thing, bro. About money. Money ain't everything. Cause money burning, bro.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't believe in 50-50. I mean, I don't believe in giving 100%. I do believe in 50-50. And I say that, and a lot of these guys, you see them on social media talking about giving 100% and all that.
I would never give 100%. I can't lie.
But
They always in the predicament.
Listen to this though. They talk about that, but they don't talk about a lady needs to deserve getting that 100%. You can't just give any lady, any female 100%. So, y'all guys on social media, Instagram, stop telling that lie and shit. Or if that's how y'all do it, y'all getting it. Come on, man. You can't, every female don't deserve 100%.
That point.
You know what I mean? You go to work, or you make your money doing what you do, you get home, shit ain't done, still bad attitude. You don't get at 100%.
No, you never get 100%. No, honestly,
you know what I mean? So.
As one of my uncles told me, right, I'm going to put this on the air. Never let the right hand know what the left hand knows.
Right.
You understand? Never. Because when they know, they're going to crash. Keep that right hand, boy.
That said, every man should know their woman. If you do got a lady you go out, handle the business, get the money, whatever, you come home, everything clean, she bring your bath water, no attitude, dinner made. Maybe
she still don't get 100%.
I mean, if she doing all that, she taking care of the home and the kids and no complaints.
She still ain't gonna get 100%, bro. Not for me.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm just saying.
I'll probably give her 75. I'm gonna keep 25.
Right.
I ain't gonna give her everything. I'm working, busting my ass, sweating my ass for that shit.
Right. Like I said, this depends on the person, depends on the female, you know what I mean? So you say that 75% now, but she handling her business and doing what she do.
No.
You might not mind giving her that.
No, I wouldn't give her that 100. Cause if I give her that 100, I mean I'm working for free. I can't move what I want. But I want to go buy a lollipop. I got to ask her for some money for a lollipop.
Yeah.
So I ain't giving her all my money.
But no, when I say 100, I'm not. I don't mean giving her all your money. I just mean like taking care of all the bills.
Oh, I do all.
And all the groceries.
I do all that. Easy. No problem.
Yeah, and I'm saying I don't think even doing that, every female don't deserve that.
No. She deserves that. And she doing all this shit with fans.
No,
right? She deserves that. But I thought you were talking about. Hey, I'm getting PDD, I'm going to work, and that's I make $8,000. Yeah, $8,000. What the fuck is going on, Kentucky?
I ain't talking about that. I'm just,
Well,
Taking care of everything you need to take care of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a question then, Matt Moore. Thank y'all once again, right? For hitting us up on what's our page?
Space Chat 880, right?
Space Chat 880, where we talk about all the good shit, man. We need y'all. Y'all come, we don't need y'all, we want y'all. Huh?
Leave some comments in the chat.
We have fun, we chill.
Leave some comments in the chat. Let us know what we doing good. Let us know what we doing wrong, man. We don't bite. We won't get mad at what you say. We try to get better from it.
That's it. That's the only thing we want, right? But let me ask you a question, right? Relationships, right? They hard.
Right.
We gonna keep it real. This one-on-one now. If y'all can't handle this, maybe y'all don't want to get off this station right now. This is called relationships, right? They hard, right? Cause men and women, we ain't made from each other. You know what I'm saying? We don't see eye. Mars, Jupiter, whatever it is, right? But I do believe, as a man, you gotta keep his own. You gotta do his own. And in a relationship, you got trust, you got communication, you got love, right? The trust got to build the communication, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people just don't want to listen and don't want to learn, or we just think we know everything. And it's a lot of us judge us on the last relationship, or what we did, or what they did. But if you love somebody, you're going to get it right and not get it right. And my relationship story, bro. How do you feel about relationships? Do you think it's stinky? Do you think it's hard? Do you think it's 50-50? You mean, shit.
Relationships, it's one of the hardest things for me to go to, because everybody, you got your own opinions how to handle stuff, how to run stuff. Especially when you got kids, you know what I mean? Especially you come from, let y'all come from two different backgrounds, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you come from two different backgrounds.
Yeah, so then, just different opinions, just trying to figure each other out, just trying to learn each other. Relationships, the main thing, so you get into an argument, sometimes you just gotta
get down.
Right, try to talk it out or something. Just don't pack up and leave. Leaving is the easiest thing to do.
Easiest thing, yeah.
But then again, sometimes you need to leave too, though.
But end of the day, though, if you love something, you're gonna fight for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you just can't just get up. Goddamn, nigga, what the fuck happened?
Right. But the fight gotta go both ways. So if you fighting with the other person not fighting, you know what I mean? You're gonna give up on that fight. You're gonna be tired of fighting. You know what I mean? So it's just like if you beating up on a kid or beating up on another grown man, you got him on the ground, he not fighting back, pretty soon you just gonna put your hands up and just walk away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I know that's why I said relationships, you know what I mean? It's fun, and everything going right, you know what I mean? But,
well, yeah, it's fine, but it's how can I say it? It's the people. Sometimes you can be with people 100 years, right? Sometimes I seen people been together 9 to 10 years and they get married and they broke up for 2 years. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Sometimes I see people, but I don't know. Me personally, marriage is. I don't see the difference these days for being married and not married. Because you
Right.
get the same benefit.
Somebody, yeah, still, yeah, like you said,
Yeah,
same
yeah. She could get it on my benefits now.
It's just a piece of paper and a way for the government to be in our business, I
That's
think.
it.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't need no piece of paper to say I love somebody and I want to be with somebody.
And $20,000, $30,000 for a baby. Kiss my
Right.
ass. No, kiss my grits.
Right.
You know, but yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's about communication, talking, you know what I mean? Just figuring out each other, like,
Yeah.
been together for a long time. Sometimes people change, and now you gotta re-figure out what they like.
No, ain't
What
no
you like
sometimes
now, you know what I mean?
people change. Everybody change, bro. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker, oh, really? Baby, I've been with you 8 years. You talking about you haven't changed?
Right.
Everybody changed. I'm tired of hearing that bullshit.
The funny thing I listened to on the radio, this commercial came on. The guy was talking about, you know, you've been with your significant other for a long time. You know, y'all getting into it. Y'all not on the same page. Start dating again. You know what I mean? My mind first went to, he talking about start dating another female. But he's actually talking about start dating your significant other again. Like start doing stuff that y'all did in the beginning. Start doing stuff that you did together, like taking her on dates and, you know, just having a good time.
You got how you get it, how you got it. You gotta keep doing it to keep it, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we still gonna play dates every now and then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that, cause you gotta keep them first like that. If you don't, guess another nigga will.
Yeah. Sure.
Mr. Jonesville, lady, Mrs. Jonesville.
You won't have no problem with it. You know what I mean?
Nothing at all. So on both ends, you know, we gotta keep this shit tight. Cause somebody always wanna come back in your ass.
But yeah, my biggest thing in relationship, and this is one of this, how you feel about the ungratefulness, like this in any relationship. Sometimes I can be ungrateful. Sometimes the other person can be ungrateful. You know what I mean? It's just, I think that's in any relationship though that you go through.
You know what? I'm not an ungrateful person. I say thank you to everybody I do. I do hate ungrateful people. You know, not hate. I shouldn't use hate. I just don't like it. You know, maybe.
Yeah, I'm talking about this. Say in a relationship, you know, we all had this. You know, from now when we was younger, let's say you do something like you might buy your significant other a pair of shoes.
And she said she didn't say thank you.
No, then the next week y'all get into an argument, and you don't do nothing for me. And did you just forget about the shoes I got you? That's
Yeah,
what I'm
maybe
talking
she didn't talk about shoes. Maybe she talked about going out.
That's where communication come in there. And now you just say I don't do nothing for you. I'm thinking about that. Just get you some shoes. Instead of saying I don't do nothing for you, you just say we don't
go out.
Yeah. You don't take me nowhere. You don't take me on dates nowhere. You know what I mean? Take me somewhere so I can show off these shoes. You know what I mean? Just communication. You know what I mean?
But, yeah, you right. Yeah. But you know what me and my wife do, right? I planned like 2 weeks in advance. Okay, we gonna go there. Then she planned 2 weeks in advance. Yeah. We got a little budget. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But this what we can't spend when we do these every 2. So 1 week, 2 weeks, I'm going to shoot up. Everybody got it. We just go.
Right.
And 2 more, just what you got, and we just go.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? It could be an hour or 2. Let's get out, boy.
Yeah.
I figured that out not too long ago. We get bored in this shit. We get bored.
Right.
We get bored.
Yeah. I know we're about to get out of here in a minute, man. I definitely just touch back on the therapy stuff. There's a sad case that football player from LSU. He ended up committing suicide this week. Pulled over, I think it was last week. Sometime recent, he ended up, got into an altercation. Police was called. He ended up running, and he ended up killing himself. A couple months before that, I guess he was driving. You know, these young kids do, street out of all the traffic. He hit a car, but the car he hit a lady and killed her. This guy is one of the top picks in the draft coming up, in the recent draft coming up.
NFL?
Yeah. So they took all the draft spots. They didn't invite him to the combine. You know what I mean? So, imagine this kid was going through a lot of stuff, a lot of stress and stuff.
So what happened? He killed himself?
Yeah, he ended up killing himself.
Not on purpose?
He shot himself, so it wasn't on purpose. So, say, man, let's check on your family members, check on your people, your friends.
Yeah, my whole thing is, I deal with death before, and I deal with two murders in my life. Not two murders. Two, what do you call that? Suicide.
Yeah.
And close to it, right? And it's hard to figure out why they did it.
Right.
Why? Why?
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Matt Moore said, bro, check on your loved one. Always give them that peace. Like I said, I'm going to speak on this shit again, forgiveness. Once again, I love this forgiveness, speak on it. I'm going to speak on forgive, boy. Forgive. One thing I can tell y'all, I love y'all. Space Chat love y'all. Hit that subscribe button, hit the likes. We need these people to come to the studio and let us know. I'm going to pass to my left-hand man.
Yeah, like I said, man, check on your people. It's the people that are looking. If you're going through something and you can't, you don't got no family to talk to, reach out to a therapist to talk to. You know what I mean? Sometimes we can't deal with everything on our own. Sometimes we need to release it and talk to somebody about it. You know what I mean? So, take care of yourself. Not just about being healthy physically, it's about being healthy mentally too. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Like you said, hit that like button. Add them subscribers on there. Getting them comments. We're looking for, people endorsement and stuff. So if you got any shirts, books,
Lighters.
weed, lighters, anything, hit us up.
We do love y'all once again. We back on track. Shit happens, but Space Check ain't right. We talk about all that bullshit. We talk about anything you want to talk about. Anything, right? Holler back at me, man. We love y'all in peace.
We could turn this into 2 weeks.
Huh?
So we really could